everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Luke. I am the host of normally Site Review TV, but this is the start of a new series on the YouTube channel going to be called How to Learn Marketing. I get a lot of questions. I get a lot of the same question, how to learn digital marketing. I get that a lot on the internet, and so I thought I would create a series of videos that I can then point people to when they ask me about these, or just general people searching online. The reason I get this question a lot is because I am a professional digital marketer. I get paid to do digital marketing every day. I even do it in my free time. I do it outside of work. I'm what's called a marketing strategist. That's not really, I wouldn't say that's really like a standard thing like around the industry. Each business and each kind of company, and if you're an agency or you're in-house, and there's a lot of factors that go into that. But basically, my job is to come up with strategy for a lot of clients, marketing strategy, digital marketing strategy, and then I have a team, and then I work with my team and with the client to implement it to accomplish the client's goals. So if you're interested in learning digital marketing, that's what I'm going to talk about today, step by step even, in fact, just for you. I have my trusty whiteboard here. So let's talk about the first step in digital marketing. What's the first step to learning digital marketing? Well, the first step to learn in digital marketing, this is my little colon, is to know that digital marketing just is marketing, right? I know that we want to be fancy and say, hey, digital marketing is new and it's interesting, and like, I want to learn it because it's on the internet. And I know this is terrible, but marketing, it's just to learn marketing. The first step in learning digital marketing is to learn marketing. Yes, digital marketing is a different thing because it's digital exclusively, and marketing in general, it could also be offline marketing. So there could be event marketing, or there could be promotional marketing where you're sending out products, or direct response marketing where you're sending out mail. But the principles of marketing still apply in digital marketing. I guess your question is, well, then how does it apply? How would it be the same if one's digital and one's not marketing? And the common denominator with digital marketing and marketing is us, humans. When you're marketing, you're selling to people, right? That's the common factor. You're selling to my little snake boy here. Whether it be digital or offline or event or promotional, that's just a word to say that's how we're getting in touch with other humans. So if you want to learn digital marketing, you need to learn how to market to humans. You need to learn how to communicate to humans with the principles of marketing. Marketing is a discipline of human communication. It applies when we're trying to sell something. Now, marketing isn't necessarily sales, but the point of marketing ultimately is to increase sales. You want more sales, you need to market. Our marketers, salespeople know, but you need marketing to have more sales. You can get more sales without marketing, but it's a lot harder. Now then you're just cold calling, cold emailing, whatever. That's not fun. It does work, but the biggest brands in the world, brand is a marketing term, market, right? But they increase. A brand is valuable because it gets a lot of sales. Coca-Cola is valuable because it gets a lot of sales. Coca-Cola figured out how to speak to their audience in a way that made their brand very successful. Their product isn't necessarily that unique. A lot of us want to believe that we buy products based on some logic. It's the best price, they have the best ingredients, it's farm to table, this and that, right? But oftentimes that all of those come secondary to brand. They all come secondary to an emotional reaction to a brand. You'll go out of your way and you'll discard all of the logical reasons to give someone money that you like, to give someone money that your emotions tell you to give money to. And so because of this, that's why the principles of marketing apply to digital marketing, because it's all in the end just marketing. So where's the digital part come in? So first step, if you want to learn digital marketing, you need to learn marketing, period. Look at and that I can go into another video like what is marketing, but psychology, persuasion, empathy, how to sell, how to tell stories. So marketing's been around for a while, but digital marketing started in 1999. That's when the term was coined. Started in 1999 because that's when the first email was sent. And because the first email that was sent, I think, was a marijuana transaction. So the first email was actually a sales email, or maybe even a marketing email, which is kind of interesting. So it's been with us for about 30 years. And the digital part of marketing comes in because it has to do with the tools. And so if you want to be good at digital marketing, then you're going to need to get good at the tools. What tools are we talking about here? So we're talking about emails. You need to understand email marketing. It's not necessarily the biggest. Like TikTok is big right now, YouTube's big right now, Instagram's big right now. But email will always be king because you actually own your email list. You won't ever own your Instagram followers. You won't ever own your TikTok followers. You won't ever own that stuff. You're renting or you're leasing property on someone else's website, right? But an email list, you always own it. So it's always important you need to know that as a digital marketer. That being said, you also need to understand websites, because ultimately, if you're a digital marketer, most likely a lot of how you're going to prove your worth is by the amount of sales or amount of people you get to a website. Websites are still huge. They still own the internet. Everyone only wants to do marketing to get people to their website to buy something. If that makes you uncomfortable, maybe marketing isn't for you. But then, of course, you need to understand how to do Facebook. That's a terrible F. So Facebook, Google, YouTube, as you're on right now, you're going to need to understand all of these platforms and how to use them. Sorry, guys, I'm not very good at drawing. Maybe this is a bad idea. Or maybe you enjoy watching it. So you need to understand the tools, but beyond those these are pure marketing tools, right? Those are pure marketing tools. Get your word out. But that's not where it stops. That's not where the tools stop. Because what else you need when you're a digital marketer is you also need to understand. There's a reason I saved it for last, and the reason it's going to be the biggest. You need to understand big data. You need to understand data, folks. If you want to be a digital marketer, data is going to be your lifeblood. It is everything. It tells you what to do and when to do it. And if you don't have data, if you don't have the ability to synthesize data in your mind and understand the story it's telling you, I am going to beat you every day of the week, because I understand data. I understand the story data tells. I understand how to take that story and improve a marketing campaign and get more sales. And that's why I will always beat you. And this is where a lot of marketers fail. They don't like the data part, because this part is where it gets technical. They don't like this part. This part involves the scientific method. This part involves a lot of spreadsheets. This part involves analytics. This part involves all that kind of stuff. You have to think about your marketing in a certain way to collect data, enough data so that you can then make predictions about customers' behavior. That's it, Without that, you're lost. Without that, you're back in the 1920s writing letters and sending them, right? You haven't learned anything. It's very important. You need to learn how to use things like Google Analytics. You need to learn how to use things like Facebook Pixel. We're in big data era now. Everything is for free. There's websites for free because they're going to sell my data. Data is everything. But on the other end, while data is everything, just like oil, right? It's very important. You still have to refine the oil. So while data is everything, the people who are in charge now are the people who understand how to take that data, that it's almost like a raw, I don't know, like a raw, like not, I want to say ingredient for some reason, but it's not an ingredient. Uh, it's a substance. And if you can take that substance and you can turn it into something useful, you can get any digital marketing job you want, because the way you win at digital marketing is to follow the data, because we have the data, because the ones who are winning are following the data, because it works. Marketing isn't this guessing game. A lot of marketers out there want to follow their gut. They think they want to go with this strategy or that strategy because it feels good. A lot of clients want you to do X, Y, or Z because they think they know what they're talking about. And sometimes they absolutely do know what they're talking about. But honestly, the ones who know what they're talking about are the exception. They're not the rule. We're all egomaniacs. We're all narcissists. We all think we know best. But the way you actually know best is to follow the data, is to learn the scientific method, learn what data is important, what data is not important, learn how to test your data, how to validate your data, and then ultimately how to tell a story with your data that ends up with more sales. A story that allows you to predict future customer behavior. So if you want to be a digital marketer, those are the steps. Learn about marketing, learn the tools of a digital marketer, and finally learn data science. If you can master, or at least even get pretty good, halfway decent at those three things, you will have a job in digital marketing. You will be a digital marketer. You can be like me someday. Not that I'm the end all be all, but I'm a professional digital marketer. I get paid to do this every day, and it's great, and I love it. And if you're into it, ultimately that's the dream. So, three things: marketing, tools, data. Remember it. I'll make more videos, maybe going into that stuff. Let me know if you like the video. Leave comments down below if you have further questions, which I'm sure you will, because this is a very high level overview, but I hope that helped. Yeah. Have a good day.